Cal's offense.
It's similar to what you would see in the NFL.
Fernando on the move, and Mendoza. It's complete. Maven Anderson out near midfield. Connors, the blitzing linebacker, was held. On second and very long, Mendoza over the middle, complete. Corey Dyches, the tight end, a transfer from Maryland, the grad transfer into Aggies territory. Jack Hendry's a good tight end also, but Dyches a little bit different in what he can bring. On third down, Mendoza hangs in the pocket, dumps it off. Jade Knott bobbles, has it. First down and more. Pushed out of bounds. Play clock down to 5 for Mendoza. Play action for Fernando. To the outside, it's caught. That's the redshirt freshman, Isaiah Hunter. Mendoza as motion man. Hangs in the pocket, climbs the pocket, and he throws, and it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Hunter.
High snap, play fake. Mendoza takes a hit, but delivers a perfect back shoulder throw to Jonathan Brady for a big gain. On third down. And they're going to fake it to him and go over the top. It is caught! Touchdown! Isaiah Hunter, the freshman wide receiver. And what an answer from Cal. They go right down the field. Third down and 2. Mendoza throws, and it's caught. Touchdown! Hunter, his second of the game already. And somehow he came wide open at the goal line. The first and goal, Cal. Mendoza keeps it. Fernando Mendoza walks in. Touchdown. That was a good decision by the quarterback. Third and 10. Mendoza throws middle, caught. That's Tron Grizel, first down, Cal.
Good play by both players, just trying to make a play on the ball.
Pressure comes wide open. Mendoza found his tight end. Dyches, touchdown, Cal. Callaway comes out. Thomas in. Mendoza throws, and that one is caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Hunter. What a catch and throw that was.
Second down and long. Mendoza wants his tight end deep down the field. Climbing the ladder, Corey Dyches.
When we talked with defensive coordinator Adam Fuller, he said watching the quarterback's eyes and steals it.
Mendoza has a man well behind the secondary. And a big play for Cal in the passing game, all the way down inside the 30-yard. Dyches in motion. Roll Mendoza out again. Flings it. Hunter has it, and that's a Cal first down.
Downs in football. Third down is the most important down.
Time for Mendoza. Dumps it across the middle. That's enough to move the chains and a lot more. Third down and long. Mendoza got to make something happen with his feet, and he does. Racing into Florida State territory.
In Fayetteville over on ABC right now. Here's Mendoza. Mendoza firing a strike. He's got his man. Big tight end running free. Jack Hendry's. He's into the end zone. 57 yards. Mendoza delivers.
Well, Mike Blesh, like I said, did a great job of setting up the play. We're going to fake an inside tunnel screen. The tight end, Hendry's, is going to fake like he's blocking, reverse vertically. The defense and the secondary bid on the fake. Great throw.
Sometimes there's also a percentage chance you get stopped. Now let's see if Mendoza and the Bears can strike. They go for it on the first play. He's got a man out there. Tron Grizel is inside the 5. And they will snap it. Mendoza aggressive. Not only do they get the first down, they've got a lot more. And there he goes. Jade Knott again. Track speed. Touchdown Bears. Careless with the football. Punt's okay. Mendoza dumps it out. But if you can get more, why wouldn't you? They don't have to punt now. It's a first down. Javian Thomas inside the 30-yard line. Fourth completion of more than 50 yards. They got 56 there. A couple of them have been to running backs. And right on the money, he finds Jack Hendry's, who has a touchdown earlier.
Look in the eye candy.
Mendoza off the play fake. Avoids the rush of Bain. Now Fernando into Hurricanes territory. And he's knocked down inside the 35. Another play made by Mendoza.
They brought some pass rushers, and Mendoza fires a beautiful ball, complete for a first down to Jonathan. 3rd and 7 for the Golden Bears. Mendoza throws wide open Endries. First down and more. Pressure came. Mendoza found his guy with the clock winding down. Mendoza in the pocket. He's got plenty of time this time. Nowhere to go with the ball. Now he dumps it to Endries again. And the tight end on the move. First down and much more. His running back is in. Maybe the 4th running back. Mendoza. Little misdirection. And he throws and hits Endries. Touchdown. Another one for the tight end. 19 yards.
The field. But Jack Endries bringing it in. 2-point game here in Pittsburgh.
State. Mendoza. Play action, rolling to his right, dumps it off to his tight end, his favorite target, Endries. Endries pushed out of bounds after
Some of the runs that are there, we got to get positive yards, and I think Fernando is doing a good job with the football.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And thank you, Morgan.
I think that's what Ott is feeling like today. Mendoza with plenty of time. Downfield shot, Grizel has it outside the 10. Punt return and an unscripted lateral as well for the Golden Bears. Jaden Ott out of the backfield, turning it upfield, and Jaden Ott gets to the edge into the red zone before he's dragged down by Skylar Thomas after 26. That false starts. Mendoza rolling again for the end zone, and it's caught. Isaiah Hunter. How about this start for Cal? Mendoza, Matthews, 28-0. It's a group project here at Cal. Fernando Mendoza rolling out and finding Jaden Ott. Stutter stepping along the sideline and ducking out of bounds.
So many athletes come out of here, talented musicians, entrepreneurs. I mean, you're a perfect example of all of that. What makes it so special here?
I mean, we got our own thing. You know, nothing's never given to us.
Your field goal.
Mendoza pressure coming up the middle. He escapes. He's on the loose. Picks up the first down. And there you see what Dave Clawson was talking about. A slip. Play action. Mendoza steps up. Delivers a strike to Isaiah Hunter near midfield.
Mendoza has to put it on the money so he can protect himself.
First down and 10 from the 11. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown to Matthews. Cal goes quickly. An 11-yard score.
The cornerbacks are playing in coverage.
He throws again over the middle. Brady breaks a tackle and wrapped up. They fake it to Grizel. Mendoza walks in. 5-yard score.
As in zip and zap motions, it unlocks the C gap up the deep.
First and 10. Mendoza on the roll. Throws it. Complete to Matthews.
Finished his drive in the end zone. To not worry about that.
Mendoza keeps. He's going to take off, and he dives down near the 15 to the 16. Fernando Mendoza with a big.
And a second down and 9. Down the sideline, back shoulder throw, and what a catch.
At a high level, that's a good inside linebacker unit for Syracuse.
Mendoza fires down the middle of the field, and the catch is made. First time we've called the name of it.
Got to get some momentum here.
Catch is made, and that'll be by Jonathan Brady. A first down to the 42-yard line. Has only one timeout left, and you have the 2-minute timeout. And able to step out of bounds, being shoved out of bounds more at 1 to 141. And then the clock starts up, crossing pattern, and a catch. Whether the ACC, and of course, we got 2 weeks left in the regular season, so a lot of strange things can happen. Mendoza breaks one tackle, and he is to the 5-yard line. That'll be a first down. Is the conference leader right now without a single conference loss. Throw, and that is a touchdown into the end zone to Brady. So they're going to in there. And wide open, and that is a two-point conversion.
First time for Cap. Play action, Mendoza with time. Now the pressure coming backside. Flags fly. Mendoza's got a lot of room to run, and he's taken off and breaking away. And taken down inside the 35 by Scotty Edwards.
Play action pass, they're trying to run to RPO. And then he recognizes that Stanford is in man-to-man coverage.
Pressure coming. Mendoza airs it out to the end zone. Touchdown! Tron Grizel! And just like that,
huge 49-yard run with his legs. But what I love about this, he sees that Stanford has everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
Because of a targeting call against Louisville. Mendoza under pressure, dumps it off to Endries. Lots of room for Endries as he heads down the sidelines and gets taken down. 14 now for Cal. Pressure coming, they pick it up. He airs it out. Grizel with the catch as they get a 30-yard gain.
Yeah, drop it in the break basket.
But deal with the distraction. Mendoza all day to throw to the sideline. It is caught by Hunter. Yes, they will at Wake Forest earlier this season. Mendoza. He's going to throw on the run. Got his man for a touchdown. It's Jonathan Brady. Mendoza with a strike. 30-yard score. Point conversion. They're still within 5. Mendoza throws a strike. 1st and 10 from the 43. Play action for Mendoza. Takes a deep shot. Hunter goes up and gets it. Big first down. Got to get to the 11-yard line. Mendoza pressure. Gets hit if he throws. Into the end zone. Touchdown to Brady. Flags on the field. Mendoza underhanded to up. Gets the 2-point conversion.
Ran for more than 2,300 yards in his 4 years at Maryland. Play action. Mendoza lets it rip over the middle. It's pulled in by E.J. Williams. Indiana inside the red zone.
Boy, I love the protection. Got all kinds of space out here.
He keeps it, curls around, lunges for the end zone, and he's in. Third and 4. Mendoza stepping up in the pocket, uses the legs, stumbles, picks up the first down, and he's tripped up at the 40.
Coaches or some assistant making those decisions.
Mendoza the near sideline, and that is the true freshman LeBron Bond that they are extremely excited.
Missing some of those timing type throws.
Mendoza uncorks one down the seam. It's caught at the 25. There is a flag on the play. 2nd and long. Mendoza rolling left. Escapes away from one, and he gets crushed out of bounds, and a couple late flags fly.
Do it.
Straight pass, sideline, caught, first down.
I got drafted. True story.
Oh, little trick play. I don't know. Caught. It's Elijah Surratt.
I don't understand that. I don't know why Surratt, and maybe he was reacting to something that he saw in the secondary on this one, but I don't understand why he doesn't take this straight up the field.
They gave him 6, so it's 2nd down and 4. Mendoza goes to the second option. That's a beautiful pass to E.J. Williams. And an out pattern that's a beauty. Surratt this time with no problem. Great ball placement. Little curl to Cooper. Omar Cooper. Omar. Down the sidelines. They mark it at the 23. And there it is. Nowakowski again. And the tight end lumbers down. Going for the corner. It's caught. It's Surratt. It is touchdown. Touchdown. And Hobson does not appear to have that sideline to sideline speed, but he makes plays. He makes plays all the time. Mendoza again showing you his wares. A foot as he gets it very close to the line to make for a first down for Indiana with Lee Beebe in the backfield for Mendoza. Has had a very good first half. That's a strike right to Elijah Surratt. DB, the UAB transfers in there. There's the play fake, and it's Surratt. Oh, Elijah getting it done again. Uh-oh, beautiful play fake right to Surratt for the touchdown. They caught them napping that time. 9 carries, 74 yards, averaging 8.2 per tote. Look at that. Touchdown, Surratt. It's an outstanding committee of backs. I mean, it really is. Mendoza with all kinds of time. Dumps it to Hemby underneath. Look at this. Hemby remains the setback out of the shotgun. Mendoza's pass is caught. This time EJ for the payday. Touchdown, Williams.
And with the 49ers currently, now Mendoza clearly showing that he understands, and you can see it on full display right there.
Charlie Becker on the receiving end. 95 yards for him this afternoon. Mendoza buying some time, and now decides to tuck it and run. Good idea.
Build off of that here this year. 1st and 10. Mendoza all kinds of time to survey his options across the middle. It's another big gainer. It's another first down. Movement by Brady on the right side. Mendoza, again, he's got some time to throw. He tucks and goes. Fernando Mendoza. Touchdown, Indiana. Now they'll do a hefty rotation of those 3 backs as Mendoza goes in the air. Pass is complete, shedding off tacklers across the 30. Charlie Becker looking for more. It was 1st and 25. The ball's now on the 13. Cooper Jr. Headed straight for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Cooper Jr.'s. Mendoza across the middle. The strike to Cooper for touchdown number 2 for Omar Cooper Jr. Mendoza, touchdown catch. Holden stays. His first touchdown as a Hoosier. 10-2 there on the sideline. On 1st and goal. Fade route. Jonathan Brady's first Indiana touchdown. 1st and 10 after the 2-minute timeout. Mendoza sits in the pocket, floats, and Omar Cooper Jr. a hat trick in the first half.
It's just the Hoosier bundle.
Heart and soul of the defense. Drive starts from the 25. Play action over the middle. Surratt makes the catch for 14 yards. They do on the 4th down pickup. Now Mendoza through the air. Over the middle, there is Cooper. Gets away from one. And another. Cooper inside the 20. Still going all the way to the 11.
Yard after the catch is where he excels.
To the outside. Cooper had 4 touchdowns last week. Looking for his first today. And he's got it. Touchdown, IU. Back-to-back catches. And number 3 has his first.
Former Indiana Hoosier quarterback at one time.
3rd and 4. Mendoza. Hemby. First down. And then some. Down the sideline. Roman Hemby. Knocked out of bounds by Mendoza. Looks. Steps into one. End zone. Touchdown. E.J. Williams goes up high.
Watch the safety, Resetich. He's going to get too close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterbacks they've had in the past, like Curtis Rourke last year. Another one to the outside. Surratt makes a man miss. Here he goes down the sideline. And the man called Waffle House get this Indiana team. They could use a big stop here. Mendoza gets rid of it. Nowakowski with a catch. Now he's got a combo in front. Nowakowski, turn on the burners. Goodbye. 43-yard touchdown to the tight end. 20. He's got 211 yards and 3 touchdowns. Looking for more here. To the end zone, wide open. Waffle House to the house. Elijah Surratt, touchdown. He's been ahead of schedule every step of the way. Mendoza looking to escape. Last second he finds Surratt. The question is whether or not he stepped out of bounds before. Incredibly accurate. Our stat man to the stars, Tyler Freed. 3rd and 4 for Mendoza, and he's got the angle for the first down.
And on the same page with his quarterback, Mendoza.
2nd and goal. Mendoza, end zone, touchdown. Too easy. Elijah Surratt has his second.
Right back to the air, to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Omar Cooper with 6. Good protection, no pressure at all on the quarterback by the Iowa defense. 2nd down, 4 to the sideline. 1st down. And that's right back to the air. Mendoza, sideline. Got a wide open man. Big hitter to E.J. Williams. Wow. Boy. Shoot, that was about 40 yards from down the right sideline on the left side. Really great job. Great throw again. Now Mendoza to throw. Sideline, right on the money to Surratt. And just like that, they're thinking about it. Here comes a blitz. Boy, he's got lots of room to go. Picks up a 1st down. Late flag comes in from the defensive backfield. Stands in. Going to keep it himself. And there he goes. Knocked out of bounds right as he got there. Fake to Himby. And Mendoza spins out. And he picks up a Hoosier first. Linebacker blitz. Mendoza drilled and put it right on the money. What a strike to Elijah Surratt. Boy, Wright got hit right in the face that time. Surratt makes the catch, but to hit the blitz. Jaden Montgomery, I think it is. Now they need 2. Looking and delivers. Surratt kept his feet. Mendoza, sideline, got him. Big gain down to the 48-yard line. Need to get to the 39 here on 3rd and 10. Slant, a run, and there he goes. Elijah Surratt, touchdown Indiana. Well, this is all out. Everybody on the blitz. One-on-one coverage.
The shift on the defensive front for the Ducks. Mendoza going to go on the sideline and got it complete to Surratt. On the bootleg, Mendoza throws, and he's got the 1st down out to Omar Cooper. Mendoza going to take off on his own. He's got the 1st down and more. Down to the 5-yard line, maybe inside to the 4. Kaylon Black in the backfield. RPO, a strike. Mendoza, here comes the heat. Throws to the outside, throws a strike, complete. Elijah Surratt. Surratt's got a 1st down. Seconds to work with. Mendoza fires near side. That's complete. Mendoza is going to quarterback draw it for the 1st down and then some. Mendoza comes up firing on 2nd and short and gets it to Surratt. Another catch for Mendoza. Scanning the field, throws out to Himby. Got away. Got a 1st down and more. Mendoza, quick slant, a little bit behind the receiver, but he got the 1st down. Mendoza throws complete. Got it to Surratt. 1st down and then a little bit more.
Whatever.
Here comes the pressure. Throws to the corner. Touchdown, Surratt.
How about that? They've gone back shoulder throw about 7. Ball is halfway there when Surratt turns around. Trust the quarterback. Trust your best player.
Wow.
55 yards from here.
And it's going to be a keeper. Mendoza got inside the 30.
So on 3rd and 12, see what Hoosiers can do in their first 3rd down and long test. Mendoza hangs in the pocket, delivers a strike and 10 from the Spartan 48. This pass complete. Another 1st down. And he said that he reminded you of Tom Brady, even before Fernando told us that. 2nd down and 5. Just enough mobility to get it to his tight end. Mendoza, soft roll to the right, finds his man,
Reaching for the end zone for the touchdown is Williams.
And the big key that Joe Rossi was telling us, we want to get him those 3rd and long situations, not the 3rd and short. And this is a first down pickup to E.J. Every statistical category in the Big Ten Conference. But his team has been playing with a renewed enthusiasm. This is a nice dodge of the tackle by Nowakowski, who goes up the sidelines for a huge gain down to the Michigan State 24. Mendoza with a deep drop. Complete to Surratt. Surratt with a move. Gets to the goal line for the touchdown. He said it's been an absolute pleasure to have that kind of coaching. And he starts off this drive with a beautiful Indiana football program and doing what he's done. Low snap for Mendoza on 2nd down and 10. He picks it up and gets close to the first down. Black standing next to him will provide some blocking for Mendoza. He's going to try to pick it up through the air, and he does. 25 with a 21-10 lead, and right to the air goes Mendoza, and a nice big chunk of yards. He's led these drives. Yeah, Hemby's been basically non-existent as far as a rush gainer. Down the middle, Mendoza's right on the mark for a touchdown. Omar Cooper Jr.
Let's see Cooper from the left-hand side. He comes down into motion. You roll that thing, runs right through the middle of the defense. Does an excellent job getting back inside.
Mendoza's got 271 yards through the air. That's a season high for Fernando, and he wants more. What a throw to Surratt. 27 yards for the latest touchdown.
That's why it's so important to run the football. You get some isolated coverage outside, and none better than
Fernando Mendoza still in there at quarterback on 3rd and 1, and he's got to be flushed out, looking to get the first down.
5 at the 40. Mendoza goes to the other side, and it's caught. This time, Charlie Becker turns it up. Down to 9. Mendoza steps up in the pocket, wants to run it, cuts it back inside. Still on the move. Oh, Fernando declared. And he gets to the 30 at the 36. Mendoza looking. Mendoza buys time. Caught over the middle. Williams. And he's down at the UCLA block in the game. Mendoza wants to run it. Gets outside. And it looks like they'll have enough for the first down. Mendoza. Touchdown, Indiana. Surratt. Mendoza put that one in a shoebox. Indiana with 2 timeouts. Mendoza just drops it off on the sideline. And this is Black. Black in the backfield. Mendoza sprints out. Squares. Throws. Touchdown. E.J. Williams. 34-3. Watch him rolling to his left, and watch him get his shoulders turned so that he can throw this ball accurately. See how he gets that back shoulder back? And there you got tight window. This offensive line is one of the better offensive lines in America. Mendoza scampering, turns, throws. Mendoza! Touchdown! Indiana, but there is a flag on the play. You would think that he's a 2-guard on the IU basketball team. He does it. He's got that length, and he's a wiry guy. He's got that height as well. But here, I tell you, that is Mendoza looking for that first down. Down as well. Right. Be careful for Mendoza. Fernando Mendoza looking. Buying time. Lets it go. E.J. Williams. Touchdown. Hoosiers. Who are these guys? Where'd they come from? He's able to find him. And that ball down the field. Took a shot in the midsection. But there's E.J. Williams.
Yes, offensive possession. Mendoza fires down the middle, completes it. And on the run for a first down zone. And now it's Mendoza on the keeper. And Fernando's got a big gain down inside the 20. Mendoza quarterback draw. He's going to walk in. Touchdown, Indiana. And Coogan was the lead man. He didn't have to touch anybody.
I think Mike Shanahan might have seen what I saw, that the quarterback should have kept it last time. He went with a quarterback run on that one.
When they do have to go to the tent. Mendoza, quarterback draw all the way. And another gain before he gets down at the 7-yard line. Mendoza in the shotgun. Looking left, going in the seams. Got a big gainer here. And it's Charlie Becker. Becker stumbles a little bit, then comes back, and he's all the way down to the 10-yard. Mendoza back to the air. And that one batted in the air and caught. And still going with it. The interception. Good-looking drive by the Hoosiers. Fernando Mendoza looking for more. Goes to the corner. Wide open. He's not going to drop that one. Omar Cooper, touchdown Indiana.
Watch Omar put a move on the slant and go. Can't drop this one, Ness said, and I agree, but it was one with the route. Watch him go.
This will be a big stop for Maryland if they can get it. Can they get off the field? Mendoza down the middle. No, they can't. Well, the ball came out of the slot on the left. 2nd down and 8. He looks left, throws that way, and it's complete, and it's Cooper, and he's got a first down.
3rd down and 5 of the 19. Trips at the top of your screen. Mendoza to throw it. Now he runs it, looking for the first, and he gets it. 32-yard line. Play fake. Mendoza looks backside, over the middle. Caught deep, and it's Charlie Becker. 8th reception of the year, and that's good for 53. Other side. Mendoza to throw it. Mendoza steps up in the pocket, gets away from pressure. Touchdown, IU. Wow! Fernando Mendoza showing his legs, and that's an 18-yard touchdown run.
I tell you, he does such a good job. You would never think of him as a dynamic threat with his legs. But every time you turn on in college football.
2nd down and 11 at the 41. Mendoza in trouble. Mendoza wants to run it again. Mendoza, and he's Mendoza underneath. Caught. Nowakowski. And he'll be dropped inside the Penn State 15. Mendoza under pressure. Mendoza, they can't get him. He throws, and it is caught. Charlie Becker. Mendoza to the corner. Caught. And down at the 1. Charlie Becker is Mendoza. Mendoza. Oh, Becker, what a catch. Charlie B. 1st and 10 at the 25. Mendoza rolls out on the move. And great 2nd and 17. Mendoza again comes over the middle. And a first down for Omar Cooper. Mendoza. Sideline throw. Caught out of bounds. E.J. Williams. Penn State hold on. Mendoza over the middle. Riley Nowakowski. Mendoza. Becker. And it's a catch. Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown. Oh, Cooper. Unbelievable. Give his eyes a trophy now. Good camera work by our crew. Mendoza under all kinds of duress. Oh, my gosh. Omar Cooper Jr.
I think they will on the Wisconsin sideline, too. Mendoza going for it all. And it's caught. Charlie Becker finds the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
It all happens because of Roman Hemby. You see him scanning right. The blitz actually comes from the left. I believe it's a corner blitz into the boundary. Roman Hemby is prepared for it. Clean pocket.
We got to get healthy and stay healthy. Going into a bye next week. Looking right, throwing left. He's got Becker again for another Indiana first down. Room for improvement. Mendoza sets up the screen. Nowakowski.
Nowakowski's in the open. Still breaking tackles. Inside the 30-yard line. Nowakowski inside the 20 in a red zone trip.
Best rushing offenses in the sport. Mendoza.
Deep ball down the middle. He's got a man. Catch. Becker.
High formation. Back to pass.
And it's a touchdown. Holden stays his second touchdown of the year.
I think if that's the case. Mendoza to pass on first down.
Across the middle, Nowakowski the catch. Trying to get the edge. Stays on his feet. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Mendoza to pass.
Got a man, it's Cooper. Cooper inside the 5-yard line, first and goal.
From the 5, Mendoza to pass. Mendoza,
touchdown! The record belongs to Fernando Mendoza.
Also to watch Carter Smith.
Mendoza 0 for 2 right now, held it for a while, and that's a bullet to Surratt. That's what he does best at one tonight. 3rd and 5, fake, toss, and complete. That is 2nd and 5. Mendoza keeps, and Mendoza scores. Up the middle, got lots of room. Already has a touchdown. Oh, pass, sling it out wide, and a wide open lane. Touchdown, Surratt. Needed that late cut to get there. West right now, Hemby and Black, easily over 200 combined. Blitz, floats one. Omar Cooper, got it. And still rolling. Omar Cooper, somehow to the house.
Interceptions. First down and 10 of the 25. Hemby in the backfield. Mendoza throwing on first down underneath, and it's caught for gain of 9. Elijah Surratt. 3rd down and 4 at the 41. Mendoza to throw it with time. Bounces out. Mendoza wants to run it. Dumps it down. Nice play. 2nd down and 9 at the 22. Mendoza sideline throw on the money to Surratt. Elijah Mendoza, quarterback run, and he'll pick up the first down and more. And that's one of the 10 of the 25. Mendoza without one of his weapons. Near far side. Mendoza sprints out, sets up, delivers, and caught on the sideline. That 9. Mendoza pulls it out under pressure, gets it off, and finds his tight end. Right. Mendoza steps up, down the field. Caught! Inside the 30. Charlie B. from Nashville, Tennessee. What a route from Becker. Mendoza. Fade. Surratt. Corner! Touchdown! Indiana! Well, here's Surratt, one-on-one with Jermaine Matthews. And Surratt in motion. Mendoza underneath, looks like he's got a first down. Yes, he does. E.J. Williams Jr. Play action. Mendoza over the middle, caught. We threw a dime. Charlie B. Mendoza, sideline, caught. Guess who? Charlie Becker in the Big Ten. Big play here. 3rd and 6 at the 24. Mendoza. Charlie Becker from Nashville, Tennessee.
This is an incredible throw, but watch Becker's release against Jermaine Matthews. He gets outside, and then he is able to put him right on his back hip, and the ball is out in front. Becker is so good down the field.
See what Cignetti calls on 3rd and 2. They get Mendoza on the move, and he flips over the middle, and it's a completion for a first down to Elijah Surratt.
Second and third level of the defense, and whether he's handing it or throwing it.
2nd and 9. The Tide show pressure, but don't bring it. And a downfield shot, and caught on the sidelines. Getting the foot down was Charlie Becker. They're showing pressure. Here it comes. Mendoza has time. Blows end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Becker! Mendoza on fire tonight. Mendoza trying to buy time, kind of weaving, swerving, and somehow finding space to scoot for a first down.
Touchdown.
Kalen Black is back in the game now. He's in the pattern, and it's a check down to him. Makes the catch, and Black quickly accelerates. First down near the 15. Got 11 more. No more timeouts to work with. So they're looking to throw, and Mendoza flips it. Easy pitch and catch. There's Omar Cooper Jr. And Indiana stretches the lead before halftime. What a show by the Hoosiers.
Bama.
Mendoza on the move is being chased, but he's going to get away from Big Tim Keenan, get around the corner. Ball knocked to just as he stepped out.
He's taking it.
3rd and 1, looking to throw. Launching to the end zone. Surratt's out there. Touchdown Hoosiers. Pouring it on. Bama then coming in behind against Oklahoma. They bring pressure here. Mendoza again gets it out. One more completion against the blitz, and that's Nowakowski, the tight end, rambling into Alabama territory. That stuff seems corny these days, but it's very real, and it is a huge part of their success as Mendoza on the run just continues to sling it downfield to Omar Cooper Jr.
He is the running back. He'll split time with Kalen Black. Plenty of time. Mendoza, another back shoulder throw, and a catch in traffic.
And the timing is so incredible, and the precision and strength of Surratt.
He's at the left end of the offensive line. Mendoza, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Omar Cooper! Rated undergraduate business school in the country behind Penn. We looked it up, and he wasn't lying. Here's that running ability we talked about earlier. First down and much more. Finally shoved out of bounds by Aaron Flowers at the 41.
Across the board, they're phenomenal.
Mendoza, another back shoulder throw to Surratt. They throw a flag. Cignetti brought him to James Madison in the portal where he excelled. Now he's a Hoosier. Deep throw, Charlie Becker. Touchdown, Indiana.
They can throw it over your head. It's press coverage. Fernando Mendoza knows exactly where he's going. He just has to take care of the safety. His eyes start there to the left. Then his helmet swivels over, which buys just enough time.
Mendoza, quick pass. Touchdown. Elijah Surratt. With some emotional stability. Mendoza on target. Not a surprise. Elijah Surratt.
The baseball player walking on and becoming a tone setter as they transition to Big Ten is amazing.
Mendoza far sideline, another perfect throw and a catch by Becker. Said he hadn't made up his mind, but you got the sense his first love is football. Mendoza pulls it down and scrambles. Spinning around, the ball comes out. And now 5 wide receivers on 3rd down and 5 for Mendoza. To the end zone, wide open receiver and a touchdown. E.J. Williams. Mendoza fires, back line of the end zone, touchdown. Elijah Surratt.
Mendoza's right in the end zone. They fake it to him, pitch to the edge, and the catch is made by Omar Cooper Jr., who slips a tackle and is going to be shoved out of bounds. Have to game plan for him. See what the Hoosiers do to adjust. Quick throw across the middle, catch made, and running after it is Cooper. Cooper breaking tackles out across the 45. There's a pitch to the edge. And Surratt with a stiff arm there on Ethan O'Connor. 2nd and 7, pocket closing in, but Mendoza stands and delivers. It's another first down strike for them. That's how locked in and how accurate he's been. Surratt, again, easy access. Kane's been black. He now hits 1,000 yards with that run at the hot hand. Again, huge cushion, and Becker makes a catch, fights down near the pylon. A lot of coaches would punt Miami deep. Mendoza, ball in his hands. Sideline pitch. Becker comes back to make a catch.
Shoulder, they do it all the time. Surratt usually makes these plays. Becker's showing you he's got the ability as well.
Got to get to the 8. He's going to take off and run. Mendoza weaves his way first and goal. Diving toward the end zone. Touchdown! That's why he won the Heisman Trophy.
And the offensive coordinator, Mike Shanahan, quarterback draw. He definitely breaks the plane, holds on to the football for a touchdown.
Some confusion. With 2 in the play clock. Mendoza pitches downfield. Becker makes the catch again in front of O'Connor. Nobody stopped that all year.
It's best throw, but it's a heck of an effort by Becker. That's just a fade that's bringing him back. That's not a back shoulder at all. It was designed to be. But because Becker has such good feel for this play, he's able to adjust and kind of control his body in the air.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my... Shit. Ayy, see I'm back on my bullshit. Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the solid, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he ran, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips, but these niggas won't shoot shit.